Welcome to FX Street. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we are producing, head on over to YouTube. Join our channel by hitting the subscribe button. And please follow Akash and I on Twitter, Akash at Malnieko0, and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look here at Dogecoin. I mean, really not a ton of difference from what we looked at back, like roughly 3-4 weeks ago. It's still sitting in this. I mean, it's flirting with this horrible capitulation zone, and it has been. I continue to point this out like week after week, it seems, but below 18 cents, there we should have seen a really steep drop. But instead we had like this really, really tight, you probably can't even see it, but there's like a sliver of extremely high traded volume at like 17 and a quarter. And then it's dipped a little bit lower, but it's really filling in each time it goes lower. There's a ton of activity that comes in, but there's still a massive gap specifically below, it's really ultimately at 15 cents even, it dips down. And what you're looking on the volume profile over here, when it was at 16 cents, it looked the same. That's what I'm saying, like these zones are, for whatever reason, they're filling in. But there is a huge threat still to a flash crash that could bring it down to the 8 to 9 cent range. That is increasingly less likely, especially when you look at where the composite index is on the daily chart. It's at these historical support zones. On the weekly, I mean, the weekly chart is in ideal bearish Ichimoku breakout conditions. At the same time, I mean, this has been kind of the story of Doge ever since the beginning of December, is that there has been like, I don't know, there's been 15 different occasions where Dogecoin has entered into this beautiful short setup, but bears are unable or unwilling to really push it further south. So is that just lack of participation, lack of desire? I don't know, but for whatever reason, it's not happening. It doesn't look, there's nothing saying that it's going to happen. And certainly would have thought that maybe yesterday, 2 days ago, it would have had that kind of a move, but no, it has not. So I see it bouncing at least to the point of control around that 22.5 to 23 cent range, maybe even up to 25 cents even. As far as the upside potential, downside potential, still limited to that 8 to 9 cent level, because that is still something that's there. But yeah, as far as traveling lower by massive percentages, nothing is saying that that's a possibility right now, despite the technicals showing that there is. It's just there has been no follow through. So that's what I see on Doge. I'll pass it off to you, Akash.
Thank you, John. So the last time we discussed this, I expected a fractal to play out here, where Doge formed a triple tap setup last time after the December 3rd crash. I dipped below the 0.16 support level, but Elon Musk came to the rescue and caused a 40% spike in Doge's price. I expected something to happen around the 0.16 level. I didn't expect it to breach lower than 13 December swing low at 0.151. But apparently it did, and this serves as a good liquidity run. And right now, as you can see, it's kind of, although it produced a lower low in terms of the candle bodies, it's kind of stabilizing between these two levels here, 0.151, 0.16. So as long as we flip above the 0.16 level, I believe there's a good chance Doge is going to go retest the 0.167 support level, which is flipped into resistance now. But I see it, I want to see it go above 0.175 and collect the liquidity resting above these string of swing highs over here. So that would mean a 12% upswing. But then again, there's also a similar structure that was formed here on anywhere between 24 December to 27 December, roughly around 0.192. Or 0.191 is where a lot of the bodies of the candle were formed. So I wouldn't be surprised if Doge flips the 0.17 support level and then makes it run for 0.191. So in total, if I'm being conservative, a 12% upswing, if I'm willing to leave half of my positions open, it would be a 22% upswing that I see for Doge. From a bullish perspective. As for the bearish perspective, like I mentioned, like me and John have been mentioning, if we lose 0.16, there is a chance it would go to 0.12. Beyond this, it's 0.09. But yeah, I don't see it going to 0.09 anytime soon, considering how the price has been stagnating around the 0.16 level. So yeah, Doge, keep it up. And yeah, that's my take.
All we need is one tweet from His Excellency Elon Musk, and we will see we'll see the magic happen. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.